Welcome to Grammar Grade 6. I'm so glad you're here. This is Unit 1, Lesson 1, and we're starting right at the heart of everything, the sentence. Every story, every text message, every answer on a test is built out of sentences. So today we'll meet the two most common kinds, the ones that tell and the ones that ask. Let's dive in. First, what exactly is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that expresses one complete thought. Two things are always true about it. It begins with a capital letter, and it ends with an end mark. Now, here's the part people miss. That end mark isn't just a place to stop. The end mark actually tells you the sentence's job, what the sentence is trying to do. Change the mark, and you can change the whole job. Every sentence does one of four jobs. It can tell you something, it can ask you something, it can exclaim with strong feeling, or it can give a command. Those last two, exclaiming and commanding, are coming in our very next lesson. Today we focus on the two you'll use the most, telling and asking. The telling ones are called declarative, and the asking ones are called interrogative. Those are big words, but the ideas behind them are simple. Let's start with the declarative sentence, the one that tells. A declarative sentence simply states something, and it ends with a period. Look at this one. Whales are mammals. That's telling you a fact, isn't it? Here are two more. The library closes at 9. And I think pizza is the best food. Notice it doesn't matter whether it's a fact everyone agrees on or just your own opinion. As long as the sentence is telling you something and it ends with a period, it's declarative. Now the interrogative sentence, the one that asks. Interrogative just means asking a question, and instead of a period, it ends with a question mark. Watch how I can take those same ideas and turn each one into a question. Are whales mammals? What time does the library close? Which food do you like best? Each one is now reaching out for an answer, and every single one ends with that curly question mark. If a sentence is asking, it's interrogative. Here's a trick that makes the difference click. Take a statement. The movie starts at 7. That's declarative. It tells, and it ends with a period. Now flip it into a question. Does the movie start at 7? Same movie, same 7 o'clock, but now we're asking, and it ends with a question mark. The words shuffle a little, and the end mark changes, and just like that, the sentence has a brand new job. So how do you catch a question in the wild? There are clues at the front. Many questions begin with a question word, like who, what, when, where, why, or how. Others begin with a little helping verb, like do, does, did, is, are, or can. Those front words are great hints. But the surest proof of all is the mark at the very end. If it closes with a question mark, you've got an interrogative sentence, every time. Let's boil it down to a quick two-step check you can run on any sentence. Step 1. Does it tell you something? If yes, it's declarative, and it takes a period. Step 2. Does it ask you something? If yes, it's interrogative, and it takes a question mark. Tell or ask, then match the end mark to the job. That's the whole thing. Ready to try a few together? In this first set, read each sentence and decide, is it a statement, which is declarative, or a question, which is interrogative? Pause the video and try each one yourself before I give the answer. A rainbow has 7 colors. Is this telling or asking? It's telling you a fact about rainbows, and it ends with a period. Nobody is being asked anything here. so the answer is declarative. How many moons does Jupiter have? This one opens with the question word how, and it's clearly reaching for an answer. It ends with a question mark, so the answer is interrogative. Maria, will you pass the salt? Careful here. It begins with a name, Maria, which might feel like a statement, but the heart of it, will you pass the salt, is a question, and it ends with a question mark, so the answer is interrogative. Now each sentence is missing its end mark. Decide which one it needs, a period for a statement or a question mark for a question. Pause and try each before I answer. The train leaves in 10 minutes. This is telling you something that's about to happen. It's a statement, so it's declarative, and it needs a period. So the answer is the period. Can you hear that strange noise? Notice the opener, can you? That's asking you something, so it's interrogative, and an interrogative sentence needs a question mark. So the answer is the question mark. Why is the sky blue? The word why at the front is asking for a reason, a cause. That makes it a question, so it's interrogative, and it ends with a question mark. So the answer is the question mark. Let's wrap up what we learned. Every sentence is one complete thought, running from a capital letter all the way to an end mark. A declarative sentence tells you something, and it ends with a period. An interrogative sentence asks you something, and it ends with a question mark. Tell or ask, then match the end mark, and you've got it. In our next lesson, we'll meet the other two jobs, sentences that shout with feeling and sentences that give commands. Nice work today. I'll see you there.